number 1, Jordan Pingree as SB4. Shoe of the year so far. I think it's unanimous.
For sure, shoe of the year. I would say so. Just comfort-wise, just how people were looking for that shoe, how people just, when you drip it, it looks fire. The Jaritos looks fire, though. I don't know. It might be right there.
It's so close.
It's so close. Every time I see him, I'm like...
I feel like whatever one I buy first, that's going to be the one.
Come on, give them to me, baby. All right, I'm in line. The pending is the worst. Dude, I'd be happy if I got these, but I'm not getting it. I know it.
Got him. Better get him, because I got him.
What's good, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Fair Game Podcast. I am C.
And this is Cash.
And we are back with another episode of the Fair Game Podcast, Season 2.
It feels good to be back, man.
It definitely feels good to be back.
It's not going to feel long for the viewers and the listeners out there because we've been loaded up for quite a while, so.
Pause.
Yeah, so.
You've been loaded up.
I've been loaded up, yeah.
Okay.
It's crazy. Oh, that was a crazy comment.
I needed a break from you.
No, you didn't.
I did. I was seeing you every day for
No.
a good 5 days.
Just to let you guys know, this guy calls me almost every day talking about needing a break.
It's because I care about you.
Listen, clearly.
I just want to see
Appreciate you, man.
Flourish.
Appreciate you.
How you doing today, C?
Let's do the how we've been the last 3 weeks.
Okay.
It's been about you know what, to say the least, maybe a month. Was it a month?
It's been about a month-ish.
I think it was 3 weeks.
That's a month.
Those 3 weeks were very long.
Okay.
Let's
3
just say we moved, guys. We finally did it. It's a new set. We got trees in this bitch.
Wildlife.
Wooden benches.
Like we're at the park.
3 different versions of the same shoe that everyone decides to buy each and every time.
I'm buying them every single time they come out.
Cushions
That we're not using.
You can see the laptop.
The laptop's in
upgrade. It's upgrade. It's a slight upgrade. Feel me? So yeah, we definitely moved it to the new store. That was a very stressful move, to say the least.
My goodness.
Talk about 12 to 13 hour days.
Oh my goodness.
For you, probably almost 2 weeks straight.
I'm still tired.
I did it for a week straight. I even did a whole maybe 16-hour day one day.
How did you manage to sneak out of days of coming
to record? It's not like I was not working. There was one day I didn't. You just decided to give me a day off. So appreciate that. Thank you for that.
Trickery.
But I did most of the hard fucking work.
You did. You were moving a lot of stuff. You were back and forth. I seen you moving a ton. I was like, yo, Chris is a beast.
The day of the party, stress. Talk about the day before the party. So this was 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, day before the party. We were moving for 12 hours minimum, right? We end at 10 p.m. No, 11 p.m. I'm
sure,
gassed.
11 p.m.
I'm done. Me and Mickey chopping it up. I was like, you know what? You know, it'd be a fire idea for tomorrow. We should do a day in the life. What time are you going to wake up? He tells me, I'm going to be up at 6 a.m. Oh, yeah. Fuck it. I did it.
You pulled up on him at 6 a.m.?
I pulled up on the boy at 6 a.m.
That's crazy.
6:30 a.m.
I'm waking up at 6 a.m.
I woke up at 5 a.m., got at the house by 5:30. It was a nice little 30, 45-minute drive. And yeah, let's just say it was over 12 hours that day, for sure.
Talk about professional. Talk about grinding.
So that YouTube should drop around this. Do you hear that?
I do hear that.
You hear that? Okay.
Yeah. Maybe just hear along.
So this YouTube video should be dropping around this podcast. So make sure to check out all the Magnolia Park future YouTube videos.
Besides the podcast, Chris does a ton of content with Mag Park. That being Day in the Life. You got some reaction videos on there.
Yeah. We have a Hot Ones challenge coming out soon. Please check out the break-in video. That goes into full detail on what happened. We said we were going to talk about it on a podcast, but I feel like you guys should definitely check out that video. Other than that, life's been good. Definitely great news I just heard before this podcast. Shout out to my guy right here. Shout out to the big man. We're moving up in life.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
What happened?
Let's just say, we're leveling up.
Oh, yeah,
That's
man. Thanks.
We're leveling up. I'm leveling up.
You're for sure leveling up.
Yeah. So.
Me?
How do you feel?
I feel great.
Last 3 weeks.
So my last 3 weeks were very, very hectic. I did a ton of moving. I worked super duper hard just to get this stuff ready for you guys. stressed out myself, stressed out all my employees. This week, I'm pretty sure everybody's like just done with me. Just they don't want to talk.
For sure.
But I understand. I was hard on you guys for a reason. We're here now. We're doing great. Every single day has been really good. And I'm excited to get the new vibes back up. Now, as far as like kicking it and hanging out, so this would be the birthday episode for me.
Oh, your birthday is around the corner.
My birthday is
I thought
around
you were
the corner.
taking a freaking vacation. What's going on?
I'm
with
gonna take 3 days off. This is why this is the birthday episode. So hopefully this drops on my birthday. Around my stop it. Hey.
To see.
Okay, stop it.
Happy birthday. Okay, that's all.
All right, so we let him do that. But like I said, I'm just excited. Like I said, another trip around the sun. I definitely appreciate every year that I get to do this. Hang out with you guys. Also, hang out with my shorty. Live my life. I feel great. You know what I mean? I feel great. I definitely feel like I'm coming into a space where I feel comfortable with what I'm doing. My decisions are really feeling good. You know what I mean? This podcast is doing pretty good. We go viral pretty much every other day for whether it be misinformation or real information or just somebody wants to talk about my boots.
You have a lot of haters out there.
It is what it is. I feel like hate is like love, like
In
deep
a way.
love. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, I hate you because I wanted to wear those boots and look like that. Yeah.
I hate you because you have cool side patches on your hat.
Yeah, how are you wearing hats, but you're not a part of the hat community? How do you have these hats?
So side patches are the only reason for fitteds nowadays?
Yes.
Dog. It's the reason why the fitted
Where have you been?
the fitteds came back for that reason.
You have a hat that has 17 patches different.
Oh,
different
God,
patches,
look,
just
come on. I'm patched
work.
out.
Yeah.
Stop
That hat
playing.
is fire, by the way.
Underrated hat.
Yeah. I wore the New York one a couple of pods ago.
Yeah, you
It was
did.
like that. Yeah. So, but other than that, like you said, when we take time off, I went to go see a movie, seen Spider-Man. We could talk about it later.
We
But
can do a little chop up right now. Movie of the year so far, I'm not gonna lie. That was an amazing movie.
Amazing.
It's like I've never seen the first one, so
Okay.
I don't think I needed to see the first one for this one.
Not at all.
Animation's amazing. The pacing, the storytelling, everything about it is just like it was almost perfect, bro.
That movie's 2 hours long.
It was 2 hours. Bro, my girl was low-key like annoyed that it was 2 hours long.
It didn't feel like that.
It
for
didn't
me.
even feel like
Yeah,
2
I
hours
was
long.
Cool. I was like, all right.
I was like, bro, like I wanted more.
I feel like it ended. I was like, what's happening?
What's happening?
Why did it just stop?
It just ended out of nowhere.
I thought I was going to see the baby being born.
Something.
Something like that. But Spider-Man Fire, like I said, movie of the year. Showed off a couple sneakers in there that I liked. We're going to talk about that for sure later. And then, like you said, you don't have to see this one. I mean, the first one to enjoy this one. And if you've seen the first one, this one just wraps up and makes so much more sense. And it kind of like brings every universe together, right?
Literally.
Like, they show like all the Spider-Man movies in it.
I do want to say one spoiler though.
Everybody's already seen it by now.
Childish Gambino in the movie was crazy. I was like the only one in the theater was like, bro, what?
Trolling. And remember a long time ago he said, I'm going to be in Spider-Man.
He wants to be in Spider-Man or a Spider-Man, which I thought was like so cool, bro.
He's going to be in Spider-Man.
Definitely a fire, like little cameo right there.
I think 2 Chainz's son is going to also be in Spider-Man.
That would be
the next one.
Fire.
Pretty fire. The album was tight too. Did you listen to the album at all?
I did listen to the album.
Let me tell you a quick story about the album, man. So obviously the album came out right when the movie came out, but I hadn't seen the movie yet. I had to take my nephew home after hanging out with him all day, right? So we get in the car and I'm like, what can I put on that's going to be cool and kid-friendly? He's like 5 years old. So I was like, all right, let me turn on this Metro Boomin. It doesn't have the little E on the side for explicit. Turn that on. Bang.
Annihilate.
It kind of puts you right in the movie again. You're like, oh, I feel like I'm web slinging.
That was the first time I listened to a soundtrack before the movie. Just like how I said, what was the movie? Creed?
Yep.
I was like, I refused to listen to Creed 3 soundtrack before. I was like, nah, I do kind of like the sequence because, like, I was like, oh, it's that song. Like, it's playing,
Yeah.
That's how I felt. Like, Annihilate's a beautiful song.
Beautiful song.
Beautiful
I'm not gonna lie to
soundtrack.
you. Yeah, definitely. All the features on there I love. I love every time I heard Offset on there. And I like when I heard the main one was Lil Wayne. I like that Lil Wayne verse.
I thought you didn't like it. Now you switch it.
All right, you're right.
I
I hated that Lil Wayne verse.
It's Peter
Spider-Man
Parker.
with the spider walker in the spider car with the spider sweater. I'm just like,
Bro, he rhymed arachnophobia.
we get it.
He rhymed
This
arachnophobia.
verse is about Spider-Man, Lil Wayne.
Yes.
That's how disconnected you are.
Exactly. No, it was amazing.
They sent him that beat and said, hey, do a verse about spiders. And he said, okay. And he just went down the line of every spider situation he can go through.
Bro, it was fire. It was like corny but fire.
I'm tired of that.
Yeah.
Anyway, great album. I seen that movie, super dope time. Getting ready for my birthday festivities, going out shopping, doing stuff like that. I don't really do much on my birthday. I would say I'm probably going to go grab some food, kick it, get super high. I'm talking super.
Super high.
Super high.
To the roof, to the ceiling, to the sky.
Pretty much.
Love
Kick
that.
it. Stay out of trouble.
Love that for you, man.
Yeah.
Love that for you. Let's take it back, what we always do. What you got on today, man? Seems like you got I would say an S tier fit. I'll give it to you today.
Oh, who?
An S tier fit. The highest tier of fits.
Ah.
A lot of people don't like your fits. Have you noticed?
I did notice that. I mean, but that's the goal, right? Like, I feel like on pods, I get dressed for the pod. At work, I'm not going to be dressing crazy. You know what I mean? I'm not about to have the boots with the pants tucked in.
Nah, you should have.
It's for the show. But I feel it. People don't like my fits, but I got better drip than a lot of these guys. You know what I mean? And also, I don't really care like that. I just get dressed and what makes me feel comfortable. I wear some of the homies things, so let's get to it. Let's start off with this right here. This crown right here, PacSun, exclusive. For now.
Wait, let me see the side patch.
Let you see the side patch.
Oh, wow.
You've seen this before.
I have.
But you see that LA though?
Yeah, that's different. It's a different
a
LA.
little bit different.
So I was
So,
looking confused. I was like, wait, I've never seen this before.
cola champagne.
Say that one more time.
Say it. Cola
Champagne.
Cola champagne.
Shh.
Shh.
Champagne.
Cola champagne.
To be honest, I don't even know if I'm saying it right.
It's all good.
That's for the Salvadorians out there.
For the Salvadorians out there, my boy Mickey War gave me this hat, my sponsor again for this pod. You know what I mean? He was like, yo, wear this on the pod. I said, of course.
Of course.
But of course.
Gladly.
I got the Big Boy Brims pin right here. Super fire. When you go to the shirt, you'll like it here. Once again, shout out to homie for this hoodie. Super fire. I don't think I've ever wore this on an official pod.
On an official podcast, no, but they definitely were commenting, where'd you get it? So, I mean, if you want to plug them, go ahead.
You'll like it here. Follow his Instagram. You will like it here. You'll like it here. There it is.
I'll definitely leave a link in the description.
Please and
Yeah.
thank you. On the pants, what are these right here? These are, I don't even remember what these jeans are.
I thought you just bought them.
I did, but I don't remember what they are. What does it say on the pocket? Pause.
Pleasures.
Pleasures. These are Pleasures jeans. I didn't know. I just liked them.
Those are gas.
Copped them. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I need some different. You know what I mean?
I've
So,
never seen you in baggy jeans till today.
That's not true.
This
I wear baggy jeans.
This is the most baggiest jeans I've ever seen you in.
That's not true.
It's very well true.
I'm going to come baggy jeans for a lot of these pods now. My jeans are baggier than yours. Anyway, shoes. I did the Union, Dunks, Argon. One of my favorite. I beat these up, put the yellow laces in them. I might cut them up. You know what I mean? Who knows? But definitely one of the fire shoes that I love these. Not the most comfortable sneaker, but
It's Dunks.
it's Dunks. You feel me? So
Them beat up gives a character though.
a little bit.
I didn't think it would look cool beat up.
Yeah, it is what it is.
They alright or whatever.
I've done some stuff in these. What about you, man? What you got on today?
I just threw stuff on in the morning. You feel me? I was up until 3 a.m. So, you know me. I'm gonna start at where'd you start on the crown? I'm gonna start on the crown. I got the 27 time. I'm way off, minus 27 time World Series champion, LA Dodgers hat.
Fire.
Couple patches around the crown. Definitely slept on. Gray under brim. I got shout out to Lorenzo for this one. He
The
plugs-
sponsor.
the sponsor for me
Yeah.
and for myself.
Yeah.
Better Enemies got Batman, Superman. I don't know who the hell he is. Looks like fucking Aquaman and Wonder Woman.
It's
Pretty-
funny because people don't like either one of our fits. They talk about your fits too.
I mean, it's
like
kind of clear as day that I don't really try.
Oh, but since I tried,
Yeah,
that's
like it's
why.
kind of more hurtful. Like I would cry for you.
Season 2.
Season 2. Not gonna switch up. Stretchy jeans. Good fellow on the thighs. Shout out to Trippin' once again. And I got the protection pack, New Balance. Got these from Shoe Balance. These are kind of beat up now. I'm kind of sad. They're a very beautiful shoe.
I want to go back to where I said you need to spray them down so they
But
don't get dirty.
These were the movers, man. And I hiked in these too.
I seen that. No, I thought you hiked in. The
No,
other
I
New
did
Balance.
another hiking trail last week. I just didn't post it.
Okay. Yeah. So you're hiking in all your New Balances. Who do you think you are?
Dog, I'm not gonna hike in freaking. What else I got? Superstars.
You're right.
That
Nice slipper.
sounds
Yeah,
like
yeah. I feel you.
dangerous and not comfortable at all. So
I feel you. I mean, are those comfy though?
these are superbly comfy. I might get another pair of New Balances soon, per sources to Lorenzo. You know, so he's my plugs.
It's fire.
He's my thrift shop for
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
So I get his hand-me-downs.
Have you ever went into a thrift shop? Well, do you shop for the thrift shop?
I recently went to a thrift shop, but I didn't find anything I enjoyed.
So one thing I don't like about thrift, right? There was an episode where I was talking about like thrift, and I was like, yeah, like, oh no, sometimes you find thrift and it looks better, but not thought about it. My significant other said, hey, like, do you really believe that? Is that how you feel about thrift? I was like, yeah, you're right. No, not really. I don't like the fact that somebody else had their foot in it or their back in it as much. So I don't know, man. I feel like I will find shoes that have like mold or dirt, dust in them or something.
Nah,
like
I would
that.
definitely not do a thrifted shoe.
Okay.
I mean, I would to flip. Like
Okay.
sometimes you could find
Like an old Jordan.
a old Jordan like out of nowhere, and like you kind of need to buy it and repair it some way somehow. But thrifted clothes is kind of hard. I understand getting it from my manager. I know where it's from,
Yes.
so I know how they are already.
Yes.
But going to a thrift shop, I understand there's a whole culture about it, a whole community. But you
Somebody was twerking in them jeans.
have to invite me to go to the thrift shop. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like
I'm not just gonna pull up.
I'm not gonna pull up by myself.
I feel it.
I'm
Yeah,
more of
man.
like I'm convenient, you know. So I work in the mall, so I'm kind of used to like, oh, that's fire. Let me get it
right here.
right here, right now. I'm not gonna ask for the price.
I don't want to go.
I'm don't let it get it twisted. I'm broke, so
broke as
it's
hell.
just the art of time saving and conveniency. That's how I shop.
That's why this sneaker shop exists. It's because of time saving, convenience.
Convenience.
Yeah, you can pull up, you can see it, you can hold it,
You
you
can
can put
try
it on.
it on.
Yeah,
We're
like,
one of the few sneaker shops that let you try on things. And
that's
I
true.
don't know if that's gonna last that long. How
That's
people
true.
will treat these shoes.
Might be tough. I went into a sneaker store. I will not say their name, but all of their shoes were dirty.
Dirty,
Every single one was dirty.
lack of customer service.
Extreme lack of customer service. So this is my last story for this. I went into the store and I immediately start to feel bad about how I coach you guys. I feel like I'm giving you guys too much pressure. I feel like in other stores, their customer service is so bad that you guys look like superstars compared
Bro,
to them.
like we're leagues.
Leagues.
It's so crazy.
Just the fact of somebody walking in and somebody saying, hey, how's it going?
That's all it takes.
That's it.
If you guys ever been in here, bro, like I promise you, you will at least get greeted.
1,000%.
At least.
Like to the point where you're like, ooh,
Like we're cool. Like if you guys come, especially like approach us, bro. Like I'm not gonna say like we have fans out there. I actually disagree with the term fans because we're just regular humans. I like the term supporters.
Okay.
So if you support us, come up to us, bro. Like that will make my day, and we'll chop it up. We chop it up daily, even off the mic. Literally today, I got freaking double teamed pause of Conway the Machine's album, and I was like, this shit was mid. Like I didn't like it like that. And then another one, Conway or Benny. Obviously, I'm a fan of Benny.
mm-hmm.
He said, nah, Conway's better. C's over here giving me the funniest look, bro. Like I told you, like
I just told you. And then, no, wait, the cherry on top, he says, what do you think about that Jack Harlow album? And he says, which I don't think this anymore, but now that was mid. Quote, per my guy, now that was mid. It wasn't it.
so. Feel free to come in and we'll chop it up.
Just debate with
This is
us.
fun, man.
Yeah, I'm not going to do any yelling. I'll just talk to you regularly.
Nah, he might yell.
Maybe.
He might yell. Let's get into it, man. What we got on the first topic of
So-
season 2?
First topic of season 2, I'm going to start off where we left off. Yeezy, man. So we left off with Yeezy, the pairs coming in, and everybody, oh, they're going to release some. Oh, my God, they're going to donate to this charity and all these things. People released these, got these shoes, and they were molded.
It's not like we should be surprised. Like,
They were in a
long-
warehouse.
How long were they in the warehouse? Now that you really think about it, they were in a warehouse probably for almost over a year.
100%.
2 years.
100%.
We have no clue how cold it was. We have no clue how hot it was. We don't even know where the warehouse is. It could have got rain damage.
The homies might know where the warehouse is.
The homies might know. So
I don't know.
if we get insider information on where that is or where these Yeezys were stored, because this is blasphemy.
I can't believe it. Well,
This is absolute blasphemy.
so are you not wearing the molded pairs of Yeezys when they come through?
Let me ask you that question.
Sure.
Let's do that again.
Sure.
Are you gonna accept those shoes?
Yes,
Why?
because they're never coming out again.
And that sucks so much for the consumer. Like, it's so terrible.
I agree. I mean, but I'm going to take them.
You have to.
No choice.
There's no choice.
And there's no returns.
There's no return. You can't even return it. You lost it in resale value. You can't flip it. It's moldy. You can't wear it.
You can
It's
wear it.
moldy.
You can
It's
wear
gonna fall apart on you. You're gonna get foot fungus.
it. I don't know how true that
You
is.
just lost your money. Like,
You
you're not
totally
getting
lost
the
your money.
product you paid for.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. In reality, I feel like it sucks because, like you said, people have been waiting for so long. And once they heard the news about Yeezy coming back, we're like, yeah, we're excited. We talked about it on here. I need those 700s. I need this and that. And then you see the 700s coming through and they got mold on them. It's like, damn. Like, and this is the last. Like, it's the last.
It's the last stint.
This is it.
That's it. I'm not getting these anymore.
That's why you kind of got to take him and figure out that mold situation.
There's no point. Like, you have to wear them.
You have to. And then
Or try to get them cleaned or something. I don't know what to tell you. Get them painted.
risk getting foot fungus. Nonetheless,
Double socket.
I was excited about the Yeezy drop. Now that I see people getting the molded Yeezys, I'm kind of like,
I'm good.
yeah.
I was trying so hard to get the Pirates,
Yeah.
and I couldn't get them. I couldn't even log in. It's like you slowly appreciate the sneakers app a little more.
Yeah. Because you're like, these other apps, they can't even handle
They can't even
all of
have-
us on
yeah,
their
like-
website. That's crazy.
This goes into what's happening within these recent months, maybe even past year, of the decline of the sneaker market.
I feel like it's been happening for more than this past year. I feel like it's been happening for about a year and a half to 2 right now. Like it started out with like the decline of the Yeezy, right? So Yeezy kind of got off the market. That was about a year and a half ago now. I feel like that was about a year and a half ago.
Okay.
When
Okay.
Yeezy said what he said.
Would you say, okay, everybody that comes into the store, they swear that COVID was the reason why sneakers went up, like became more expensive, which I don't find that true. I don't have the cold hard facts, so hear me out. I don't think it was that expensive. I think it was so easy to grab a pair, such as what came out during COVID. Let's see.
I ain't buy no Yeezys during COVID.
I ain't buy no Yeezys.
I mean, but I bought so many old basketball
Cool
shoes. I bought
Grays.
cool grays.
Cool
I
Gray
bought,
11s came out during that time.
I feel like red 11s. No, they didn't come out.
No,
at
they
that
didn't come
time.
out. I think the
Alma Manir
Black Cat,
3, Alma Manir Black Cat.
Alma Manir 3. I don't know. That one's pretty expensive.
Alma Manir,
I'm talking about like,
but not when it first hit. That's what I'm saying. Like when COVID was happening, when that first dropped and it was like in the air, those shoes were like 3. They were like
that's what
3 to 4.
That's what I'm saying. Like it,
It
was
was
so
low.
It was so easy to grab a pair of shoes that you always wanted for a reasonable price.
And everybody had money.
Wow,
Don't forget
and
that.
everybody had money. By the way,
PPP.
then that I think once we slowly came back into civilization is when it started slowly hiking up. So I'll say around 2021, it went back up. Now we're seeing taxis, Lucky Greens, the ones that just came out, the washed heritage, the washed black ones.
I was almost copped those. I went
Dog.
into a Nike store and they were sitting on the shelf. I was
Sitting.
like,
Jordan
I should
1s, bro.
cop these. Yeah, they look pretty fire.
Not an AJKO,
Yeah, they were just sitting.
an OG high
That was crazy.
sitting.
That was crazy.
You can get Jordan 2s. Obviously, they're not the most sought after. You can get Jordan 4s pretty easily, bro.
That's true.
They're all sitting around retail. If not, you could even get them below retail on stock.
Surprising shoe, the Spider-Man, the new one, the Into the Spider-Verse shoe, that shoe started going up in value, though.
Oh, it did.
Ever since the movie dropped,
Before that, there were bricks.
started ticking up.
They were,
Yeah,
they were
before that,
bricks.
it was
They were
bricks. You're right.
bricky.
They've been ticking up low key. I was trying to get a pair. I was like, man, I should have just got it when I was walking in the store and seen it. But I mean, I feel like the decline of the sneakers, just period. Like it's been happening with Nike. Their shoes, like the black and white Dunks, those are down now. They used to be $350 to $400. Now they're like $250, $190 to $250.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's a severe decline. I feel like a lot of shoes, like I don't know, I'm trying to think of a good one. Like maybe
most dunks.
most Dunks.
Most new dunks.
Most new Dunks. You go into the store and you will see Dunks on the wall. You're like, oh, I could just cop these right here. I feel like in the decline of Nike and Adidas and I'm trying to think of another brand that's going hard, but there's a slow uprise in New Balance, in Solomon, in there's another one,
Hoka?
Hoka, kind of Hoka. I tried the Hoka, and I was like,
it was too dad for you? It's too
yeah, these are
walking?
too dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, but other than that, like I said, the decline of sneakers is definitely a thing that's happening. This is the best time for you to get what you want.
Bro, I see so many shoes that I could afford, but I'm obviously kind of like, broke.
I don't want to buy these because I think, yeah.
But like, dog, like I could get a military black for not that much.
True.
I can get a playoff 13, bro.
True.
Sitting around retail, maybe under retail.
True.
You can see a couple 12 sitting around retail.
Now, you know what you cannot get? These three. Pine Green 4s.
Dog, don't even.
Jaritos
Don't.
SB. Travis Scott Olive.
There's definitely sneakers out there that keep the game alive.
100%.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Tiffany Air Force One.
Tiffany Air Force Ones. I think I already used my flip-flop card. I would never pay that
14
much.
is
I would
crazy.
barely want to pay retail. $400 for an Air Force is kind of crazy.
A designer Air Force, though?
It's not designer.
It is.
All those shoes they're all contenders for shoe of the year.
Yeah.
So obviously we're halfway through the year. Halfway through 2023.
Yeah.
What shoes have came out besides the Jaritos, Nike SB Jordan 4? We got
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Into the Spider-Verse 2, whatever you want to call that one. Thunder 4s. What we got? Jordan, the low black cement. By the time this video comes out, those will be out. I need those.
Another one that's a brick, by the way, side note.
The low black cement?
No, the OG high white
It's a brick.
cement. Bro, it was a brick.
It's a brick. Yeah.
Those are fire.
Those are fire. But the low's way better.
Low's way better.
I know the Travis heads are going to come out for that one, or just the people who want that. What was that? I feel like that. I can't think of the name, so I'm not going to say it. I know the heads will be pissed off at me.
Which one?
It was an SB Dunk, red with the elephant print on it. That's kind of like similar to that shoe. But that was fire. Mischief red boot.
Yeah, obviously.
People hating on me for rocking those.
Dog, those are going for under retail.
Under retail.
And they're restocking. This is so crazy.
There was a ton of guys who had got that shoe in bulk and they paid sky high
for the
for it.
sky dizzle.
And then they got it in and they were pretty pissed off. So sucks to be you. I got mine for under retail.
What would you put in your top 5 halfway through the year right now?
Pine Green SB4, even though I don't like green on Jordans. Jaritos Dunk.
I'm out here spilling on myself.
Jaritos Dunk. I would also put it white cement 3s. That was definitely a hit this year for me. I'm gonna put the big red boot in there, even though I won't wear it again. I might bring it to set and it'd be a prop on the set.
That's
but
crazy.
Retire big red boot after that episode. But I'll say that's in there. And then honestly, any of the New Balances that dropped, I'm down for those. And then I'm gonna tell you, man, I just
Your favorite shoe this year, what is it?
my favorite shoe this year. I got 2. One is gonna be the Pine Green Forest.
Major flip flop is crazy.
They're fire.
That's so crazy.
They kind of go with my birthday outfit.
That's so crazy. He might break them out, boys.
I might break them out. I don't know, man. But then I like the Tiffany Air Force One. Then I also like what's my other one? All right. This is a unique one, right? I just went shopping, stuff like that. I went to Nordstrom's and Mickey Ward got me, man. Mickey Ward consistently wears like Nordstrom. You know when you get money, you just shop at Nordstrom's. You just go in Nordstrom's and you buy whatever shoes they have. You get a designer shoe, you get a running shoe, and you get like a dress shoe or something like that. One of the shoes I got, Solomon ACS. Super fire. Now, I never thought I would be a part of this crew, but these are fire.
Welcome to the club, man.
These are fire.
I got the broke boy version, but it's whatever.
I'm down for those too. New Balance, Solomon, I'm down for both those. Definitely just comfy shoe. It speaks on what we were talking about with the decline of the Nike and Jordan and stuff like that. Like, we still got something that's fire, something that's comfy, something that is versatile, something that's still flashy, fly, and honestly, you can wear it all day.
I can't break out my white cements as much anymore comparing to these or my other New Balances.
Night and day.
Bro, I can't break out my lost and founds like that anymore just because these are so comfortable. I mean, I'll break them out because, I mean, it goes with the fit. You know, sometimes you got to sacrifice your comfortability for the fit. You feel me?
That's true.
When you're standing here 8 hours, 10 hours, like, dog, like, it does catch up to your feet, you know?
So does that influence your top five? What's your top five for the year?
My top five, I'm going to go Tiffany Air Force One at number 5.
Okay.
Number 4, I might go the Reimagined 3s.
Okay.
Number 3, I might go. What else dropped this year? Can you give me a list?
Of course. I would say Jaritos Dunk. I would say Travis Scott Olive. Solomon Wings, JJ Chow, Mischief Boot, New Balance, Amy Leon Dore. What were those? The 860 V2s, Air Jordan Low Black Cement, Jordan 4 Thunder, Spider-Man Spider-Verse joint.
There's got to be another shoe. There's got to be another shoe out there.
I'm trying to think what else dropped.
Those Clot Dunks are dropping.
Oh, the Clot Dunk
The
did
Clot
do
Fragment
that.
Dunks.
And then you got the
Crenshaw Skate Club.
that's coming.
Okay. At number 5, I'm gonna come with the. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. What else came out this year, bro? I know I wanted.
I'm trying to really think what came.
Number
out.
5, hot take, so hot.
Okay,
Toro 6.
that's fire.
Number 4, Tiffany Air Force One.
Okay,
Number 3, White Cement Reimagine.
okay,
Number 2, Jarritos SB Dunk.
okay.
And number 1, Jordan Pine Green SB4. Shoe of the year so far. I think it's unanimous.
For sure, shoe of the year. I would say so. Just comfort wise, just how people were looking for that shoe, how people just when you drip it, it looks fire. The Jaritos looks fire though. I don't know. It might be right there.
It's so close.
It's so close. Every time I see him, I'm like,
I feel like whatever one I buy first, that's gonna be
one.
is gonna be the one.
Yeah, these are shoe of the year for sure.
Because you're just biased. Cool. Before we move on, could we talk about the bricks of the year?
Of course. I mean, I feel like the bricks of the year go alongside the hits of the year. I'm gonna say this brick of the year, but I still need the blue one. So, Run the Jewels, SB. Now both those are bricks,
They're pretty bricky.
extra bricky,
Like they're cheap.
just bricky.
That goes with the market.
I need the blue one, but that's a brick.
That one's definitely a good brick to buy.
Tiffany, expensive brick.
Expensive brick. Like we have it in our top 5. You know? Does that even make sense? Are we contradicting ourselves right there?
I would say yes, but I feel like in reality, you can't have a sneaker in your top 5 that is not as necessarily obtainable. Like, since I don't have it, it's kind of like, why do you have it? Because other people can't get it necessarily.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, damn, that falls in line with the $1,500 sneaker
Yeah.
situation, right? Like, But that doesn't take away how much fire they are. But I feel like accessibility puts them in the bricks of the year. I also feel like every Jordan that dropped
Every
besides
GR
the 3
Jordan, yeah.
is a brick. The 3 still people ask for it. Everything else, nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Last but not least, Mischief Red Boot.
It's not a. That's a brick.
It's a brick.
It's a brick.
It's a brick.
It's a huge brick.
When it first came out, people were so hyped.
1,000.
Oh my God, influencers. Oh, I can't wait to wear those. And then people got to wearing them. Uncomfortable.
They weren't that uncomfortable.
Not that uncomfortable, but not like I'm gonna pick a Solomon or a New Balance before I rock this.
I mean, you can't
Big
rock
red
that
boot.
freaking shoe at all.
You'll be surprised.
Like, you're just gonna get stared at all day.
You'd be surprised. And people were like, yeah, you should untuck the pants and drape the pants over the shoe. I'm like, it's already a big red cartoon.
You're
boot.
just taking away the
Astro Boy boot
You're
vibe.
just taking away the Astro Boy boot.
Yeah, Astro Boy. didn't
I
have
do
his-
agree
his
with, like,
boots
why
tucked
would
in.
you wear the? Who's gonna wear a jean over that big ass boot?
Looking like Sonic out here? But shoes of the year, flops of the year. It's gonna be more flops this year for sure.
Definitely,
It's gonna be more flops this year.
almost
for sure.
every Jordan is gonna.
I
Be
feel like
flop.
the end of the season we should definitely do because that'll probably be the end of the year. Maybe we should do. Oh, maybe not. But we should do the flop of the year. We should do the hottest thing so far. Well, not the hottest thing. The hottest things all year. We'll see where it lands. See what happens. See if anything beats the Pine Green 4.
I don't know yet, man.
It's kind of looking blurry out here, man. The vision for 2023 is looking a little blurry out here. Speaking of looking blurry, have you seen the Apple Vision Pro yet?
Talk about a breakthrough.
Is it really?
It's a breakthrough for sure.
Why is this a breakthrough?
Have you seen the trailer or the announcement for it?
100%.
Dog. It's VR, obviously,
Mhm.
on crack.
So it's augmented reality.
It's virtual reality mixed in with augmented reality,
I'm a fan of augmented reality,
which
for
has
sure.
never been done.
Okay.
You could do it on your phone,
Yes.
obviously
Yes.
through a camera, but on your eyeballs,
Okay.
straight up, and you can see through it, and I can still have a conversation with you while seeing your face.
Yes.
I'm gonna look crazy. It's gonna
Super
look-
crazy.
it's gonna look- we might have a podcast with it on.
With those on, you can use the Oculus. I'm sorry, not the Oculus. I don't want to say that. The Apple Vision Pro with your laptop. So I can have the Apple Vision Pro on here and pull up my screen onto my
You
eyes.
can use it as your TV, bro.
So you're gonna really rock those glasses while you're watching our show.
Dog, you can sit right here, right?
Yeah.
It's augmented reality. Remember that.
Yes.
I could be in the ocean
Yeah.
watching an episode of The Idol, 100 times the size, while having Dolby Atmos sound around my ears.
The sound. They said the sound is pretty crazy. I'm definitely interested in that.
You can be in space studying. Dog, I could be in Ireland editing with my hands, just like this.
So they said that you can edit by looking at things, and then you can use your hand as a mouse.
It's so crazy.
That's
man.
how that will work. And then, I mean, you can obviously do a virtual keyboard. They said it, so it's like Jarvis too. So you know how Jarvis, that beep
I
important?
have no fucking clue.
Want to check it?
No, it's
Okay.
the same beep.
So Jarvis, right? Like, remember Iron Man? He's pulling up the screen. You can do it like that too, which is pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
I think that
I feel like you're on this woke tip right now. I feel like you're gonna be woke as fuck.
I don't want to be woke like that, but I'm just like, I feel like these movies continue to tell us what's going to happen, and we're just like, okay. Black Mirror, there's an episode
There is an episode.
where he gets lost in the sauce on the Oculus or the Apple Vision Pro, and he can see through it, I think.
Nah, it was like, if we're talking about the same.
Oh, it was a
episode,
mind chip.
There was one with a mind chip, and there's one like you're in a chair locked up in a room, and you're going through the most horrific experience. Are we talking about the same episode?
All of
It's
them.
kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
I see where it could lead to very addictive or
People not leaving the house,
people not leaving the house,
staying in their house and just staying in that imagination world.
or even leaving the house with it on.
Because you
And
can't.
you
You can
create
see
your own
driving in
worlds.
your car, it's looking crazy.
You can create your own world.
Create your own world until it becomes so real to you that you start to become crazy.
Here's the thing, like, I'm glad, and I know it's gonna sound crazy. I'm glad it's this expensive.
How much is it? $3,500?
$3,500, probably basically $4,000
It's a computer
with
on your
taxes.
face.
Yeah, it's a computer on your face, literally.
Okay.
So the people out there saying it's overpriced, is it really though? Because you got two literally 4K screens on your freaking eyes.
Is that good for your eyes?
No,
is that
no,
good
I'm
for your
not. I'm not.
face?
I don't think it is at all.
Couldn't be.
I would probably limit to like an hour, 2 hours. It's like the same thing with being in front of a TV.
I'll be in front of TV for like
Yeah, oh God. So
good
it's
2 to
not.
3
Yeah, we're
hours.
already effing up our eyes. But I'm glad it's this expensive for the sole reason why, like, it's not going to be accessible to kids like that.
Okay.
It's not going to be accessible to obviously lower income families at all because that's expensive.
Very expensive. Just for a headset.
So I kind of hope it stays that expensive because I think it might lead down to a path of addictive things. Like, I don't know what the correct word is.
I mean,
You're just
going
gonna
to
get addicted
yeah,
to it.
Yeah, it could be highly addictive. And you could just go in there and like I said, live a different life. Like you can escape your reality, you know? Like there's a lot of guys who are really into gaming and really into already that augmented reality world. And this is going to definitely put them right in that driver's seat for this situation. Like now I could play video games and so the thing about Apple products is they connect to everything. So now this is going to connect to your watch, your computer, your phone.
I don't think it connects to your phone.
It doesn't connect to your phone?
I don't think it connects to your phone.
I know it connects to your laptop.
That for sure.
And your laptop is connected to your phone.
Yeah.
So it's just all connected.
But it's so cool though.
I feel like I've seen there's like this charging battery, so it has to be connected to this battery pack.
Yeah.
It then has possibly an external where you can put more memory space in there. Seems pretty cool. I'm not into like the big radiation on my face. That seems a little terrifying. I don't know, man.
It's a breakthrough,
Definitely.
but I can see where it leads to bad things.
Yeah. What sucks about Apple is like the first drop is always the shittiest version of what they have.
And that's also the craziest thing.
Better than everything Samsung. Everything that came out Samsung, this is the Oculus that already was out. This is killing the
No,
Oculus.
obviously.
Shitting on the Oculus.
Obviously.
Now they got to go back to the drawing board. They're probably so mad in that office.
Do you remember the last time Apple dropped something new?
The iPhone 14.
No, I meant like new, like a new product.
You're right.
It's been quite a while.
What was it?
Maybe the Apple Watch. I would say it's the Apple Watch.
Let me check real quick. Come on, talking to him.
Because obviously the iPhone's been around since maybe 2010, maybe 2013. Then you have MacBook that's been around forever. You have Apple Watch that's recently new, maybe like 2016, maybe. What else do they have? The iPad's been around forever.
Yeah, so it's guaranteed. I mean, I would call it the latest MacBook Pro.
No.
No?
That's a computer. I'm talking about like a brand
just
new
brand
product.
new
That's
item.
like saying like if Apple made a new
Oh, the headphones then. Those new coverage headphones.
that goes
that-
along with the AirPods though.
I mean, that's revolutionary though. It was
Uh,
like the surround sound feel.
Maybe the AirPods are the newest. Like
Yeah.
that line.
The AirPod with that
So
big headphone.
back to it, like
That's
obviously
still not a new thing though.
obviously
like you said.
they don't drop new products like that.
Facts.
And this is
Revolutionary.
revolutionary.
I'm excited. I'm not gonna get it. I'm not spending $3,500 on anything.
I might have to.
It just makes I can't just escape.
Nah,
the
I'm not
world
gonna
like that.
spend $3,500, but
I gotta be out in the world.
I want to try it out.
I want to try it out for sure. Imagine there's some things you can watch on this. Like imagine the game.
Sitting
like being courtside at the
courtside.
game.
I know NBA is gonna make it available, but I know it's gonna be a lot of money still.
So they said, so a guy reviewed it and he said like he was doing a game, but it was more so like he was like the coach. Like he was in the coach's position, like where he can stand at the sideline.
That sounds so cool.
That sounds OP.
An NFL game
I
on
would
the
love
field.
that. Oh my
An
goodness.
NFL game on the field at a concert right there.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like now I'm not going out the house.
Yeah. That's cool for the people who are, antisocial,
Introvert. Yeah.
introverted.
Antisocial. Yeah. I feel you. I mean,
I would just, once you feel like you're getting addicted, refrain yourself.
But see, that's the thing. You don't know when you're getting addicted. You don't even know. Like when you're like kind of passing that threshold, you're just like, I think I need more. I think I need more. You know, like I feel like I was at one time as young and I was addicted to like energy drinks, and I would like drink an energy drink and be like, after like 6 hours, I'd be like, dang, I need another energy drink, and I didn't need another energy drink, but like something was telling me, yo, get another drink.
Homie's on crack.
It was crazy.
This
I
is-
was
He
turned
was
up.
on crack.
Yeah, energy drinks are terrible for you. But I mean, you know, so once again, shout out to Apple for doing that. Not Oculus, Apple Vision
Pro.
new piece, Apple Vision
A
Pro.
breakthrough.
A breakthrough. Speaking of breakthrough, real quick, I want to shout out Jordan Brand. Good news for Jordan Brand. Now, her name is Sarah Mensah, named president at Jordan Brand. I don't recall who was the original president of Jordan Brand.
No clue.
Don't kill me, guys. We'll put it in right here. The original president, a picture of the guy. I know it's a guy. But he's gonna step down and do something else in Jordan Brand. She is gonna step up, and she promises innovation and more stories.
Hopefully. Because I want to highlight her. I don't want to always try to bring down Jordan. So congratulations to Sarah. And hopefully you do your promise and bring new things to the table. A new creative eye,
A new creative eye.
for sure.
I'm excited to see that.
I don't want to keep seeing the same Jordans.
If I do continue to see the same Jordans, give me a better story. Give me a story behind it.
Yeah. I need a new shoe.
I definitely need a new shoe.
New shoe for
A new hit. They need to really start creating like the Jordan sneaker, like the basketball shoes, like the 35, 36, 37. They should get back to making that lifestyle. Like, let's try and make the 38, 39, well, 39, because the 38 is coming out already. The 39, let's make it a lifestyle. Or let's make the 30, well, it wouldn't be called the 3011. What would it be?
Third, it'll be a 40.
A 40. But a 40 as an 11, that's weird. It got to be called the 3011.
A Jordan 40 would be a Jordan 10.
Yeah. So 41.
41, Jordan 41. That sounds insane.
That sounds disgusting.
I think they should stop at 40.
They should stop for sure. But I mean, once again, I'm glad she's there to shake things up, and I can't wait to see what Jordan Brand comes out with new. It's just exciting to see like new blood in there and a woman's face, right? Like, because one thing I always knew about women is like women can make you look good to other women. Now, a guy, he can make you look cool to other guys. Is that really that cool?
It's still cool, but
It's still cool, but I'm not doing this for that. You know what I mean? Like, I like a woman's eye to tell me, now I like that. Because guess what? Now, other women are going to be like, he did that right. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to her. New president at Jordan Brand, super fire. I had a question, man, but my question was terrible. So, let's catch it on the fly, man. Let's catch it on the fly. What was the sneaker where you knew? What was a sneaker where you knew you were that guy when you walked in school? When you got that sneaker, when you walked in school, you were that guy. Or maybe not in school. Maybe
I was about to say, I'm not in school.
Okay, maybe after
I
school.
didn't have
Maybe
sneakers.
after school, maybe when you walked into the gym, you had that joint on. Or maybe when you pull up on your homies and you had that joint on, you was like, I'm kind of that guy right now.
I could do like two shoes. Like
Okay.
when I bought one of my favorite Kobe's of all time.
Okay. You wore it with a fit?
Nah, absolutely not. This is strictly for the court.
Okay.
Once again, I came in. I had the Bruce Lee's on.
Fire.
Homie got the Bruce Lee's. He think he him. You know, they give you like +5 attribute, by the way.
1,000%.
So I was hooping that day.
Yeah,
regardless,
agile on the feet.
for sure. So that's definitely one shoe that I was like, you know what? I feel looked at. I don't do it for that reason. Let's not get that twisted.
That helps.
But it definitely helps.
All
And-
eyes on me helps. I feel good.
For like stepping out, that's a hard one. I'm not gonna lie. I might say the Concord 11. I had that for a cool minute. I could definitely spin this off into a different question after what you say yours. The Concord 11. I feel like him, and it gives you like 2 inches too. So I was really 6'5".
I'm tired of you 6'1" guys saying, I'm 6'5".
I'm
I'm
6'2".
6'6".
I'm 6'3".
I'm really 6'6".
No, I was for sure 6'4".
I don't know how you got to 6'6".
I was for sure 6'4".
That's crazy.
And I was like,
Concords
I
are
don't.
fire.
Concords are just like,
Those-
he got demon.
Those are him. Those are
Yeah.
different. Yeah, those are different when you come Concord.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, on the court, I remember I came back in the day with the LeBron one, the white and red one. Air Zoom generation, because it's not called LeBron one.
It's not.
The LeBron one, Air Zoom generation. I came with that one time in practice, and they were just like, "You're not gonna wear the team shoes, bro?" Yeah, nah. I'm in these, and I totally rocked them, and definitely disrespected my school by wearing a white and red shoe with a green uniform.
That's pretty crazy.
It was crazy. But I was him out there. I
For
definitely
sure.
stepped out on the court,
For
and people
sure.
were like, "Okay, you better play good because you don't got the team shoe on." And then the shoe, I felt like where I feel like I'm him. Now it's a couple of them here. One of the ones, though, I really feel like two of them, right? So I wore it on our finale, Travis Scott 4. I feel like when I come with that Travis Scott 4, like people have different energy. They're like, dang, you got those on? And then another is the Yeezy 1 Net 10.
You had those?
Yeah.
You still have those?
Nah, I sold them.
Shit.
And I sold them at a beat version for the sky, too.
So that's my question is, what's your biggest regret? It might be that. I feel like it's that.
Nah, it's not that because they were max.
What's
They were
your
max.
Okay,
So
let me do it for the TikTok. What is your biggest sneaker regret?
my biggest sneaker regret is getting 75% of the Fade to Black Kobe pack, having it for below retail. That's when I worked at Nike. I got it for 40% off.
I'm not liking where this is going.
Not having any foresight to what was happening.
Did you have the 11?
I had the 11. I had 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11,
That should be it.
Hirachi.
You gave up the last home game, dog. Are you a Kobe fan, bro?
So
Well, okay. Let's get into a deeper question. Where were you at in life that you had to do this such sin?
I just wasn't even thinking. I just didn't care. Like when the Kobe's was out and he was alive, nobody was really caring.
Nobody
like
was
that.
really caring.
Now,
I'll
yeah, you
even
got a
say
good pair to
myself.
hoop.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I'm rocking the Kobe to hoop, but like I'm thinking like, bro, like it's cool. Kobe gonna be around. It's gonna be another pack to drop, and I need that pack too. Times was a little rough at the time. I feel like this was pandemic now. I'm like, wait, what? Kobe died before pandemic?
Right before pandemic.
Okay, so no, it wasn't pandemic
It's
yet.
pre-pandemic.
It was pre-pandemic, and it was getting bad. Sold off a couple pairs. I hooped them. I hooped a couple. So I hooped the 9s, I hooped the 4s, and I hooped the 7.
Damn.
But then I sold them. And biggest regret. I could just have them in my closet right now. I could put them in a case or something.
Dog.
Biggest
that's,
regret
That's pretty
ever.
bad.
It was bad. It's bad.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean,
Yeah.
it's tough times call for desperate measures. What's the correct?
Tough times call for desperate measures.
I don't think that's the term, but it sounds cool.
Sounds cool. Tough times call for desperate. It's getting bad. You can have these back.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was growing a pretty good collection.
Okay.
Probably not close to yours or anything, bro. But like, I started out hot with Cool Gray Forest and Bread Toast. Started out hot.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I'll keep it a buck. I don't even know if they were real.
With the Cool Gray Forest?
Both of them.
Okay.
I don't even know if they were real. I legit checked them. They look good. Like, everything. I was going through legit check app and all that. I was like, there's no way they can be fake. Because I got them from the homie that played in China, and he got them from China.
Yeah.
So I was like, they look so good though. They had no like anything. So on God, they probably was fakes. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But I had them.
Yeah.
Hopefully they weren't.
Hopefully.
I had those, broke those off. Then I had Concord 11s, broke those off. I had the Biotech Dunks. I was one of the First dunks I've ever purchased on StockX, and one of the only shoes I've probably purchased on StockX. Broke those off.
Those are fire.
Bruce Lee's. Let me tell you my Kobe collection. I had Bruce Lee's. I had the Spur Undefeated 4s.
I remember
The
that.
Black Mamba 4s. Broke both of those off.
Oh my God.
I'm talking about for like, kind of like, I was so bad. I was down bad. I traded my Kobe 4 Undefeated Black Mambas for Kobe 8.
The worst Kobe in the bunch.
Okay, we're not going to do this again. But a super fire colorway. Like, it never released in the US. Shout out to, I forgot his name, Matt, I think. Holy, I didn't even remember his name. But he gave me like System Philippines. Like, they were orange.
Those are fire.
Broke those off. I think I sold them for like 120
Oh my goodness.
to my old coach. I mean, I had to hook my boy up. So
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
what else did I have? Core purple ones. I'm talking about like I could have had almost 50 pairs of shoes by now. Bulls over Broadway 10s.
It's a good hoop shoe.
Hyper Royal ones. Dog, like I was like,
That's fairly new.
that's fairly new. I was rolling. Oh, what else have I broke off? Like I could have had easily over 50 pairs by now.
That's crazy.
And that's like, I think I would have rather just like overdrafted and just stayed there.
Just stay there. Just
to
stayed there.
Just stick it out.
Yeah.
Have life,
Yeah.
until I really need to. Like,
You never know, man. And it's like sometimes it's not about, it's almost like having like a savings for real. Like you
Literally.
can still sell it no matter what, especially if it's a hitter. If it's a hitter, you can still sell it.
easily.
So sometimes I'm like, you know what? I'm chilling. I'm going to keep this shoe. That's how I feel about the LeBron sneakers now. So I just buying LeBron sneakers and you know what? I'm going to put them in the closet and let them sit there and see what
You
happens.
buying the stock?
Buying the stock. Just that's what it is. I might
Buying
rock some. Sometimes I might go out and hoop in them. Sometimes I just won't. I just let them sit there. I'm going to rock some LeBrons. I'm going to rock a couple LeBrons with fits. I'm going to do shorts. But a couple LeBrons with fits on this season. Speaking of LeBrons, new drop. Air Zoom Generation Court Purple. We've been waiting for these. I've been waiting.
I have been waiting. This might be my first pair of like older generation LeBrons. And I think they're going to be fairly easy to get.
I think so.
Because
Possibly.
the cemented in times, they were on sneakers my size.
They're still there.
They're still, I don't know about my size, but they were there for at least 48 hours
Mhm.
for my size 12. Very common size, especially for hoopers out there.
The Hoopers got hip to them, though.
The thing is, like, there's so many other shoes, though. That's what's pulling me. Like, I still need the SB4s. I still need Jarritos. I'm not, I'm not a well-established man in life yet. I can't buy all these shoes.
You're getting there.
I got to pick and choose.
Yeah, you
And
gotta-
I
you
don't
gotta
know
make
if
a
that's
choice.
going to make the cut. You feel me?
I agree. I feel like for nostalgic purposes, I'm grabbing that because the Pine 4 I can always get. Well, and then what's the other one? The Jarritos. I can't always get it, but for now, the next like 6 months, it's kind of available. So I could probably come up on one of those. Other than that,
But I feel like these are going to be like floating around for a cool minute.
I feel like things float around for a bit until people realize, oh wait, dang, they were kind of limited. Like they're gone, they're not around. Once that cemented in time is gone, people are gonna be like, I kind of needed that. So I'm just like I said with my Kobe situation, I'm just hip to that, and I want to make sure I cop these and stock these and have them in the tuck.
It's kind of a gamble because you have no clue when he's going to retire.
No clue.
And that's going to be the moment when his stock goes up.
And I'm in it. I'm in all of it.
You're in it.
I'm gonna stay stocked up. These come out June 21st, allegedly.
What's the retail?
Retail is gonna be $190.
Not bad.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
It's like $218 after tax.
Definitely might be.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't. I shouldn't.
I'm in these, man. I gotta get them. I can't help myself. I gotta get them.
If you guys want to help a brother out, if anybody want to sponsor this podcast,
Please do.
DM us, email us.
I want to stay in the purple hues, yellow hues, things like that. The first drop of the New Balance, made in USA, by Teddy Santis. Is that how you say his name? Teddy Santis. Santis.
Yeah.
Season 3. Now, this is just a ton of New Balance sneakers with the 990 V6 in there, 990 V4, 998 in there. These like have purple tones. They got some pink ones in there. They got some yellow ones in there. 990 V4, 990, 996, 990 V4 again, 996. This is gonna be a slew of shoes. They're dropping them. They're dropping them. What you laughing at?
That's a whole lot of nines.
That's a whole lot of nines. A 999. Cash money taking over for the 99 and the 2000.
Don't say
Go ahead, work it with.
99.
What you mean? Is that bad?
That's 9.
In 2000 with Juvenile.
I feel like I should keep that in. I don't know.
You should.
No, that's crazy.
Juice WRLD had that on his
No, I'm-
on his merch. Chill. You got to keep those hands to yourself. That's what I'll tell you right now.
That's
Keep them hands to
crazy.
yourself.
I don't know if I believe that.
But these are fire though. I'm messing with these. Teddy Santis.
I do want to be educated on Teddy Santis because I've seen a lot of his collaborations and I have no clue who he is.
So who
But
is Teddy Santis, you ask?
I
Santis.
adore. I admire his sneaker collaborations with New Balance. Fire.
So I would say he's most popular for Amy Leon Dore. I'm sorry, I gotta say it correctly.
Dior.
ALD pronounced Leon Dore.
Ooh, I see
you
the
hear?
French right there, my boy. Say it again. Hold on.
Leon Dore.
Oh, mais Léon Dior.
Leon Dore.
Ah, mais Léon Dior.
Le du fromage.
Is that? I don't know what you said. but
That
it's-
was for the young kids who used to watch Dexter's Laboratory. But anyway, he's synonymous for that. Amy Leon Dore shoes, and he just keeps coming with fire. I consistently see like just a fire 550, a couple 990s. Now knowing that he's behind so many different silhouettes, it kind of gives me that Virgil vibe.
I was thinking like he gives me Virgil, Jerry Lorenzo
Definitely.
type vibes. Yeah.
Definitely. I need at least one of these. They should be dropping by the time this podcast is out for sure in the next couple weeks. I need one. Just maybe like the
Is there an
990.
exact release day at all?
There's no exact release date. Let me see. Limestone Magma launch a limited edition featuring I don't see an exact release date, and I don't want to get on here and lie to y'all.
If I find one, I'll pop it up right here, right now.
But they're gonna release in tiers though, so like different colors. So like the purple set will release with all the numbers. The yellow set's gonna release with all the numbers. Super Fire, they're gonna release like one exclusive one. That one is like purple, white, pink. I can't wait for these. Like I said, I'm in New Balances now too, man. I love those shoes. They look so fire to me, and I'm copping these. If I get one, I'm copping these.
I'll probably cop one or two.
Did you say you were copping the LeBron or dropping the LeBron?
I have to pick and choose. I'll cop regardless,
Okay.
but I have to pick and choose between all this other heat that you have loaded up. You know what I mean? So
That's a fact. I'm going to go to the next shoe, man. The next shoe. Now this, I don't know if it's actually a physical shoe. So we're talking about Spider-Man. Spider-Man 1's the newest one.
break. Who said that?
I feel like I already used my flip-flop card on another episode. These are fire. The moment I get a chance to grab some of these, I'm in them.
Did the movie inspire you a little more?
No. Before the movie, we did a podcast, and you know what inspired me? The glow-in-the-dark soul.
Oh, the white glow in the dark. That's different.
What
I
you
don't
mean?
know. I don't even know how that's possible.
No, the red glows in the dark.
I know the white. It glows white.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's not green like any other glow
that's
in the dark.
crazy.
It
Yeah.
glows white.
It's like the Red October.
It glows white.
It glows pinkish white.
Interesting.
But I'll show you too. But super fire. I need those. But they teased us with a Spider-Verse Air Jordan 1 utility stash collab. So are you a fan of the utility stash?
I have no clue what that is, to be honest.
So they came out with a Jordan utility stash, and it has a pocket on the back for the hipsters, the weed smokers. This is the cool shoe, right? I feel like what was the rock star guy who was in Spider-Man? He had the Hobie. He had the mohawk with the mask on. He took the mask off, had the dreads. He was like, "How do you look cool without your mask on?
How do you look even cooler?
How do you look even
He
cooler?
was so tough. I'm not gonna lie.
Tough
He's a UK rapper for sure.
Oh man, we'll get to that too. But he's a UK rapper for sure, and he had the guitar. He had some Jimi Hendrix vibes going. Anyway, this Stash Jordan 1, which we'll put on the screen, maybe hinted to one coming out, another Spider-Verse shoe.
Would you take a crack at it of what the colorway might be? I don't think you really can't see it in the picture.
I feel like it has a little bit of Union vibe on it. So it has like a solid toe, and then the wings got different colors on it, which might make this interesting.
I think it definitely has to be black and purple. Because if you've
Okay.
seen the movie, I mean, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched it.
Spider-Verse is black and
Miles
purple.
Morales in the Earth, another different universe. He's the Prowler, and he's known for the black and purple colorway. So it might be a black and purple shoe, which I don't think looks the best on shoes, to be honest.
Black and purple?
Just black and purple.
You just said that you sold your court purples.
I got the white.
Those are it has black on it on the swoosh.
Barely.
Bro, that's a black
No, I'm
and
talking
white,
about like
black purple.
all black with
Yeah.
hints of purple. It might look weird.
Maybe.
So I hope they cook up some. It gives it life. I hope it glows in the dark. That would be tough.
That'd be tough.
But that sneak peek was so like cool, like a little cameo to it, especially when it comes to the end of the movie.
They show there was a nod to Sneds. That was an old comic book. There was a nod to that in the movie also. Now when you watch it again, you'll see it. And we'll put up Sneds here just so you can see like what I'm talking about. But there was a nod to that. There was a ton of nods to sneaker culture in that movie, which I really love that they just continue to do that, right? Continue to tell that story or create that story, right? One thing is we never realized like, wow, like this story is being created right in front of our eyes. There was no Spider-Man Jordans back in the day. So now the fact that there's a Spider-Man Jordan
Or any comic book.
or any comic book,
I can't think of anything. Well,
Doom
Dornbecker
has a comic too.
Dornbecker 4.
Dornbecker 4.
Superman.
Yeah, that was inspired off Superman. There's probably another one.
Yeah.
But I think that this is dope. This is a great story for the young guys to be like, man, I remember when the Spider-Man came out. This was fire. This is it.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for this shoe. I don't think I'll cop this. I'll drop this. But if it's fire,
I mean, we have no clue what it is. So.
or if it's coming out either.
Yeah,
This
we
might
don't
not
know.
even come
Yeah,
out. We're
it
talking
might
about
be
a
just-
cartoon shoe right now.
This might be fake.
This is the official Astro Boy, the real one.
Oh, God.
Cartoon shoe. What I got next on this list is probably going to make it hard to smile. So let's talk about cartoons, right? What I liked about Spider-Man was the anime feel that it had to it. Like this had like, it gave me a really nostalgic anime feel. I was just like, wow, like I could feel where this is going. I like the style of art. I like how they're blending the art genres. That was amazing to me. Like it was like they came from a different universe. So yeah, they're going to look like this. When they went to the Lego world, that was so dope to me. So most of it had an anime feel. Anime.
The way you're gonna transition this is so
Now, is this guy's name anime
no,
because
it's Amine.
Amine? Why have I always thought this guy's name was anime?
It's Amine, fool.
I just not paying attention. I'm like, yeah, anime. Amine. Do you like his music? You didn't want to review his music when I put it on the docket.
I'm not a big fan. I like what back in the day what he dropped. I mean, I'm not hip to it. Let's say that. I'm not gonna say I don't like it. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say I enjoy it. I'm neutral.
Amine had the vibes on the albums. It was nice. I liked it. He then turns around and drops, or not drops yet because it's coming out summer 2023. Chuck sent me this in the DM. He's like, yeah, look at these. Anytime Chuck sends me something, I'm
You
like,
gotta look at it.
yeah, like, all right, this has something to do with high
The
fashion.
drip god.
Yeah. Shout out Chuck. We're going to have him on the show one time. But New Balance 610 Moose. Or how do you say that? M-O-O-Z.
That was it. Emma
Moose,
Moose,
yeah.
probably. Yeah.
Moose. That might be one of his nicknames or something.
Them hard, but I wouldn't drip them with a fit.
No way. These are strictly for the hike.
Strictly for the hike. They'll be drippiest hiking fit.
The drippiest hiking.
And I'm
fit.
getting into hiking.
Hiking's
So
fire.
that might be a
good
high
one.
key cop, not gonna lie.
Yeah, you could tell based off these pictures right here that he had a lot to do with the design. His influence was definitely on this shoe, and I love when guys collaborate with shoes and put their influence on
I'm
the
glad
shoe.
that there's a lot of people collaborating with New Balance too. It's giving balance to the game.
I feel like this goes back to what I was saying. I know they took it the wrong way, but not influencers, but music people, fashionistas, social media influencers are the new athletes. And not as far as playing sports, just as far as us wanting their shoe. The Tiana Taylor brick. Fire, though.
Yeah.
And that's definitely what made people want that shoe. Another brick I forgot to mention while we were talking about Kobe's, GG4.
It's still sought after. It's not collaborative.
It's still sought after, but it's
Eh.
is it the greatest one? Or
It's
are we
not
just
the
taking it because it's a Kobe?
GG6 is better.
We need that Kobe.
Let's stay
so.
on track.
Anyway, I'm excited to see what happens with the anime shoe. I'm sorry. Amine. I'm gonna stay calling him anime.
You can do whatever you want.
Nah, they'll attack me if I continue to do that. Amine shoe. I'm super excited about this. I can't wait to hike in this shoe. It's gonna be exciting. Speaking of exciting,
Sleeper of the year. It's a sleeper. It's not. I think it's gonna be another shoe that's gonna be easy to get.
this won't be easy to get.
We have the Air Jordan 1 Low OG Black Cement. Releasing when?
This shoe releases June 23rd. By the time this pod is out,
Absolutely.
it's gonna be out for sure. For 140, I need 2 of these. So whoever wants to get me these for my birthday, this is a great gift. I'll take 2 of them, size 11.
2 for a birthday gift?
Just
Take
one to rock,
one.
one to stock.
Take
I'm
one.
not gonna resell it.
You could buy one.
I'm gonna buy one for sure. So I need 3 probably.
This is automatic cop, auto cop for sure.
Auto.
Definitely. Oop. Sorry.
Blank that out.
I'm not taking that out.
Got to. They're gonna shit on you so
Okay.
crazy.
I already picked my nose on here. Who cares?
That's true. They're like, he's picking his nose
His
again.
nose. It was a simple nose scratch.
Why is he trying to pick his nose and tell us education? You can
Blacks-
pick your nose and talk for real.
That goes to show the Air Jordan 1 Low is doing better than the high.
I feel like Travis and Zion did their due diligence on the one to make it more sought after.
For sure.
Everything else, kind of going like along the waistline. I'm not really interested. These are an auto cop though.
Auto cop.
I can't wait. Now let's get to a first look. Drake knocked the Zoom Flight. Now, are you familiar with the Zoom Flight, the original?
Nope.
So Zoom Flight originally 95, Zoom Flight 95. Jason Kidd coined these. Jason Kidd, you know who Jason Kidd is? He's running around, throwing dimes over the neck, through the legs, jumping through the lane, dropping it off to Kenyon Martin, friend of the store. But this is before Kenyon Martin. Jason Kidd dropping them off. Zoom Flight 95. This is inspired by the Zoom Flight 95. Just Zoom Flight. And it definitely has a couple hints of the Scottie Pippen in there. People don't realize that, but the lace locks right there, those are the Pippen logo lace locks right there. I'm sorry, eyelets. I want to be clear for the purist.
The Pippen didn't have his own shoe. It wasn't.
Scottie Pippen had his own shoe.
He did?
He had from 1 to about 4, 1 to about 5.
So there's a Scottie Pippen 1 out there?
Scottie Pippen, I'll wear it on the podcast. It's
Okay.
actually in my rotation.
All right.
I'll wear a couple Scottie Pippen
I
ones.
thought it was just up tempos, to be honest.
No, that's not officially a Scottie Pippen 1, but they should make that a Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen, more up tempo. That'd be super fire. They have ones out there. There's ones that have his logo on the back, and there's one that have his USA number on the back, 8. But staying on topic, this Drake shoe, what you think, man? Let's speculate about this.
It's a
thing right
good chunk shoe, as the great Mr. Sophian would say, chunk. It's like, it's cool. Retail only. I wouldn't pay resale at all. You know how I feel about Drake. So if hopefully he comes out with more colors than that black and gray one right there that he tends to drop.
It's a little sneak red right
The
here.
sneak
little
red,
white.
the red one is tough. The red one is tough. The all white is tough. I'm not gonna lie. This is definitely shitting on the Terra Nocta.
1,000%.
1,000 miles better. 1,000 miles better for sure. So I don't know if I can see myself paying resale. I don't even know if I can see myself paying retail, but I can definitely see myself rocking these.
I don't know what retail is because this is just like first looks at this shoe, but I like these. I would cop these. I could do without the Nike alongside of the eyelets, like it has it written on these eyelets right here. You can see that. That looks terrible to me. It says Nike right
Oh, that's cool. It's a little detail.
there. Man, get that
It's not.
detail
That's
up out
not
here,
an
my boy.
eyesore.
Yeah. The shoe is already an eyesore.
Caught for under retail.
Cop for under retail for sure. Drop if it's over retail or crazy sky high. I'm not into it.
I don't think it's gonna be sky high.
I feel like Nike definitely. I don't want to say they're on the decline. They just got a lot of misses than hits.
I wouldn't say they're misses. It's just they're missing on the resale market. They're obviously selling out. So
They're obviously selling. Well, not the Nocta shoes. So I went into the OVO store this weekend. Also, every Nocta sitting right there on the shelf. It's full size run.
not bad.
If you want them, full size run.
Honestly, no. I'd rather have, it sitting for stuff like that, Like
Yeah, make it accessible.
it should be available for shoes like that.
Definitely. So, speaking of Nike missing, quote unquote, right?
Definitely miss.
Do you feel like Nike missed when they dropped Kyrie and kept your boy, Ja Wick?
I mean, I don't want to say anything that's left. But I'll say this.
Because we don't got to talk about what he did.
I'll state my opinion. I don't see any universe or any way possible that they were going to keep Kyrie. Because Kyrie was already on his way out.
Okay.
He didn't want to stay with Nike after Kyrie 8.
Because it was trash.
Kyrie 8 was pretty bad.
Kyrie was not good.
It was not good at all.
Yeah.
I have some now that I think about it. I've never broke them out.
I mean, that's a good basketball
It's a
shoe.
great basketball
They just like don't look like
yeah,
that.
but like there was no other universe that he was going to stay with Nike. I don't even know if he was going to go to any other powerhouse shoe brand. I see him going in the lane of, I mean, obviously the leaked images everybody just talk about. Maybe a Lin Ying.
Kyrie spotted in Anta sneakers.
Anta, yeah. I mean, Klay Thompson with Anta.
Klay Thompson was with Anta. Those are terrible.
Those are cock
I feel like KG was with Anta for a second
I don't remember.
before he left.
I know he was with Adidas for the longest.
Well, after he left Adidas, I feel like he was with Anta. But
You know what the crazy thing is? That's at the gym that I used to work at.
that's at the gym where all the guys are. So looking at these leaked pictures, Rip was there with his son, and they posted like back on the grind. So like that must be fire, man, to like go and train with Kyrie
Dude,
as a kid.
dog, you don't even understand, bro. So my old job, I'll say this. I used to record for in the lab.
Mhm.
That's the trainer he trains with, Dev. This dude tells me like, dude, I forgot to tell you that Kyrie was coming today. I had a chance to meet and record Kyrie Irving.
And that's viral, baby.
That's viral.
No matter what he do out there, just to run up and down, the little lean, you would have got him leaning, viral.
That was so crazy. Like, I know eventually that we might cross paths.
Kyrie's a cool guy.
I'm a huge fan of Kyrie. I'll say that. So he's right there with Curry for me.
100%.
So hope to meet him. I hope he signs with Anthony, to be honest.
Kyrie, I support anything Kyrie does, honestly. When I see Kyrie get out there, I'm just in such support of him because I know that he is one of those guys who's gonna speak for truth, and he's also gonna ball. There's no short of Kyrie getting out there and just hooping.
He's the most entertaining player to see, to be honest.
I think Curry's the most entertaining.
I don't know.
And I think Kyrie's right there. Curry, it's just something about him stepping right past him and Dame, actually. Stepping right past half court and just firing it up and turning back
Curry
around.
got that game that's just so smooth. Not saying Curry or Dame doesn't, but Kyrie will pull a bag of tricks for sure. I'm not gonna lie to you,
He
bro.
definitely has a bag of tricks.
So it's definitely cool seeing him in an Anta sneaker or whatever other sneaker. Maybe
Maybe he's just free agenting right now.
he's free agent it, shopping
Yeah.
it, see what he does next. I wouldn't even be surprised if he has a Linning on soon.
Okay.
So
A New Balance?
a New Balance.
That might be
Maybe.
nice.
It's made in the USA, so I wouldn't doubt it. So I don't know.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see what Kyrie does. I was excited about another sneaker, but they lied. So they said Travis Scott Nike SB Dunk Low was returning. And when they said it, I felt funny about it. I was like, huh?
It's too soon if they even did that.
It is too soon.
Way too soon.
I mean, I'll take it.
That's my grail, first off. It's
I'll
my
take it.
Top 3 grail of mine.
It's too soon. I don't want to see it drop too soon because it's just going to diminish the guys who already have it. And I've noticed too, since they said it was going to drop, people are rocking them now. I can see people putting their foot in it. They're like, if it's about to drop, I got to get my wear.
Yeah, I've seen a couple people wear them more often. I'm not even gonna lie. It's so beautiful, bro.
Such a beautiful shoe. If this drops this year, contender for shoe of the year again.
It's taking shoe of the year. Yeah, I don't know. There's
This
no
is
way.
fire.
This is literally one of my girls.
This is fire. I'm down for that. I want to stay SBs. Crenshaw Skate Club, Nike SB, Dunk Low. This releases TBD. I've heard October 1st, around there. Who knows? Everything is subject to change. For 125. The shoe leaked early. The pictures were terrible. They were mad. Now, well, I always felt like I needed this because Crenshaw Skate Club, that's close to me. Like, you know what I mean? Crenshaw is, I grew up off
City's
of Crenshaw.
over. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, with that being said, these are fire.
Those are beautiful shoes, bro.
I need these, man.
And the thing is, no troll, bro. They might be easy to get.
No way.
You don't think this is gonna be on the same level as a Jarrito?
Yes.
You think so?
100%.
I don't know.
100%.
I don't know.
Just because it's not like, how can I explain? I feel like Jarrito would be more accessible because it's more like universal. Like people know Jarritos. Everybody doesn't know what Crenshaw Skate Club is.
That's the thing. Like
Everybody don't even know what Crenshaw is for
everybody
real.
knows what a Jarrito is. Everybody connects to it as well. Not everyone can connect to LA or Crenshaw. You feel me?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not gonna pull their
Interest. a lot.
interest.
Okay.
But
what you
I
did
can
there.
see what you say, but it's more exclusive in a way because you don't know about it. Hopefully, before you buy the shoe, you educate yourself on who the Crenshaw Skate Club is, or even just Crenshaw in general, or even just South Central in general. You feel me? So definitely, I would say top 10 so far of the year.
Fire.
Top
Definitely-
10. It might
definitely a
sneak
top
in the
10.
top 5.
Yeah. Definitely a top 10 sneaker. Probably top 2 or 1. That's sneakers, man. I want to segue to who is number 1. Number 1, congratulations. Sorry if this is dated, but Denver Nuggets win the finals. Congrats to the Denver Nuggets and Jokic for getting out there, paper thin jumps off the ground, just killing them.
Killed him.
Killed them.
He killed every center that came across his path.
Every single one. And I was rooting for Adebayo, but Adebayo, sorry.
I was more than confident that he was not up to par.
Yeah.
He was just not in the same level.
Joker's just a different guy.
He's so different, bro.
And he just doesn't care. He just doesn't care.
The only matchup that could have potentially took him out was the Sixers.
Embiid,
Embiid.
another big guy
Another
who
big
takes
guy.
pride in winning. He's going to take pride in defense. If he doesn't jump off the ground, he's definitely going to jump higher than Jokic.
Congratulations to the Nuggets.
For sure.
But I want to say this. You said you wanted to argue. Let's begin. Nikola Jokic is a 2-time back-to-back MVP.
Okay?
Finals MVP.
Yes.
Historic playoff run.
100%.
30, 20, and 10 triple-double in the finals.
100%.
Is he a top 5 center of all time?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Top 10.
Top 10, yes.
Okay.
Top 5.
Thought we were
it's
gonna
just
argue here.
Too many good centers. I mean, honestly, I would say he's just the best Nugget of all time. At first, when we had that argument, I said it was Melo. If
brought
he
a
wins the chip, it's Jokic.
Yeah, man.
It's 100% Jokic
Yeah,
now.
so
There's no
Jokic.
doubt about it. This is the guy who brought the chip back to Denver. So nonchalant. However, top 5 is pretty crazy.
It's
I'm not gonna lie to
crazy.
you. You got Shaq. You got Kareem.
Mhm.
You got
I want to hear this.
wait. You got Shaq. You got Kareem. You got Olajuwon.
Mm-hmm.
You got give me a Lakers center.
I'm not telling you nothing.
no.
You're missing 2 big.
I mean, I'm
ones.
gonna say David Robinson and Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan's a power forward,
No, he's a power forward.
but I'll say David Robinson.
That's crazy. You're missing 2 huge ones.
Who am I missing?
I'm not gonna tell you. I want to see you.
Just tell me.
I want to see you splew blasphemy. real
All right,
quick.
let me see.
You're missing 2.
I said Shaq.
You're missing 2 powerhouses.
I'm gonna say Wilt.
There you go.
I'm gonna say Bill Russell.
There you go. That's the correct top 5
Now.
there. That's the correct top 5.
Now, I mean, that's so far back. I was like, what's going on? Anyway, you can't beat those guys. It's tough to get on that Rushmore
tough
right
to get
there.
on that
It's
Rushmore, I'm
very
not gonna lie.
tough.
The only one he could possibly take out if he keeps dominating the fucking league like this, because it's absolute freaking mayhem on what he's doing. No one out here doing it like that. 30-point triple doubles a night. Come on,
Pretty
bro.
crazy.
As a center, is crazier. He can only take out either
Don't be crazy now.
Wilt or Shaq.
He can't take out Shaq.
He can take out.
Shaq is the most dominant of all time. No one can take Shaq out. Shaq is probably top 3.
He's not doing it like Jokic, dog.
He is. You don't remember when he used to run down court and do the little crossover?
30, 20, and 10s.
That sounds like a Shaq.
He
That
didn't.
sound like
He would never
sounds-
touch more than 2 assists.
Okay, we're not talking about assists. We're talking about rebounds, blocks, and points.
I don't know, bruh.
I can see that. I can see
Homie's
that.
a different animal.
No, he is. He is. He is. I definitely got to put some respect on Jokic's name. Congrats to the Denver Nuggets.
I'm glad to see that. I'm glad to say that I saw NBA champion though.
For sure. Jokic is great. Only thing, so one funny thing, KCP's doing his interview. Jokic comes out and pours a Coors beer on KCP.
I'm pretty sure Jokic is the greatest teammate of all time.
I would think that until I realized how KCP's face just looked when he realized it was beer and not champagne, and the smell of his braids, that he was like, "Do these braids over." It's okay, championship vibes.
Bro, he's a chip.
Yeah,
2-time back-to-back.
he got
Not
up and walked
back-to-back.
right out of there.
2-time.
He got up and walked right out of there.
He went from house arrest, ankle monitor, live on TV
Scammer of the year.
to 2-time champ. That's crazy.
Scammer of the year.
Okay, another thing to add on to this. So obviously Jimmy Butler did the whatever. No one believed he could make it.
Yeah,
An 8 seed went to the finals.
yeah,
He's been to the finals before.
yeah,
He's lost twice now.
yeah.
Does this hurt his legacy or improve his legacy or just neutral?
I would say neutral. To others, they would say it hurts, right? Like LeBron going and losing so many times, that quote unquote hurt LeBron. I feel like Jimmy Bucket's getting there and kind of promising, yo, we're gonna do this. We're gonna come out today and do this, and not delivering. We want to see the greats say we're gonna do this, and it happens.
I would say the polar opposite, bro, because in both cases, he was not supposed to be there at all. A number 8 seed that was in the plan, that was originally, I believe, a 9th or 10th seed.
True.
First off, he took out Giannis.
Yep.
He took out Embiid.
Yep.
He took out God, who knows else. I already forgot. Who was the Eastern Conference Finals?
I can't remember that. They were smacking everybody.
Who did they play?
They just played the last team they played. That was Boston.
They took out Boston.
Took out Boston.
Tatum, Brown.
I don't know how they took out Boston.
I don't know how they won. I don't know how they beat the Bucks.
Blow Boston up.
I don't know how they beat the Bucks.
Giannis wasn't there. Giannis is gonna come back next year with a vengeance,
Bubble chip. He took out Giannis again.
and we took out them.
We took out them.
took them
Shout out
out.
Brown for real. but
Yeah,
I think this is absolutely helps his legacy, and it's gonna make that first chip. I want to see Jimmy Butler win one.
He
I'm not
needs
gonna
one.
lie. He needs one.
100%. So, do the Heat gear up and come back next year with Tyler Hero and they're ready to go? Like, what do you feel like? Are they gonna get another player now?
Trade for Dame. Trade for Dame.
Trade for Dame is crazy.
Trade for Dame.
Whoever gets Dame is gonna be crazy.
Give him Tyler Hero.
Tyler Hero?
Give him Tyler Hero.
We didn't even get playoff Tyler though.
Give him Tyler Hero. Give him a couple picks. Maybe Duncan Robinson. I wouldn't want to give up Duncan Robinson, to be honest.
Shout out Haslam for getting his old ass on the court. Oldest player to step on the NBA Finals floor.
I would give up Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, but he was key. He was
But
key a
we're
couple
talking
times.
about Dame, Lillard,
Yeah, I need Dame. I don't care. You can,
Dame,
you can have a house for Dame.
Butler, Adebayo.
Just Dame and Butler and Adebayo.
Dog.
Nobody else.
That might be scary for the league.
Yeah, that's pretty scary. So, I feel like when we talk about Jimmy Butler, right? Like, I always feel like Jimmy Butler's urban until I hear him talk about things. until I like see the commercials he's in. I'm like, dang, Jimmy Butler is like from a different side, like kind of a cowboy. You know what I mean?
He's
a
well
little-
spoken.
Yeah, he's a little bit different. Then he did the braids that weren't really braids. It was weird.
Pretty, yeah.
was weird.
Miami's getting to him.
Miami's definitely getting to him. He's having fun.
Did you know he has his own coffee?
That's pretty fire.
Yeah.
That's pretty fire. Jadakiss has his own coffee also.
That sounds pretty tight.
It's pretty fire. But speaking of coffee, a spot of tea,
Spot to say, mate.
a spot of tea.
Bloody
Dave
hell.
and Central C link up for their surprise joint Split Decisions EP. Have you heard this?
A potty.
Fire.
TNT.
Fire.
It's about the fire,
Fire.
and not the Gaia.
I don't like when people talking, making disses and making threats.
It's funny how he rhymed fucking, what did he say? It starts with the R. Fudge. Whatever he said. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of UK drill
Okay.
or even drill in general.
But that's where it started. That is where,
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's where it started.
yeah, UK drill is fire to me.
I mean, it's cool. I would never personally play it in my car, but I could definitely enjoy it.
Okay.
If it's in the store.
Okay.
I'll give
We
it a
did.
little. I'll give it a little gander.
We did.
But it definitely gets old real fast.
Dave, hot take. Dave is the UK Drake. When you listen to Dave, how he's putting things together, how he's saying it, you're like, that's relatable, that's fire, and like, I just like how you said it. You know what I mean? So listen to Dave. When you get a chance to listen to Dave, he's pretty fire.
I'll try.
Central C is the new hot UK rapper. So the youngins love Central C. So with that being said, these two together, match made in heaven. I enjoyed this project. Definitely check it out. It's like a 6-piece, so you can listen to it on the way home.
It's a 4-piece.
4-piece.
4-piece. One-time listen for me.
Straight through. I'll probably listen to it like 4 times. I like this one.
That's such a like random number.
I mean, 4 is like a good measure to hear all the bars and understand where they're going. I might like it at 4.
Let's keep it foreign. Let's keep it like, you know,
J Hus, Who Told You, featuring Drake.
another UK type vibe. Or is this
I don't know.
Jamaican?
I think this is, I would say, Caribbean.
Caribbean type
Or
vibe.
island.
J Hus killed this.
Drake killed this.
Drake did not kill this.
What he said? Touch my shoulder.
Drake was draking too much.
Touch my shoulder.
Drake was draking way too much.
Push my shoulder. I liked it.
If he dove into the sound a little bit more instead of trying to be like Drake.
If he dove into the sound, we'd be mad that he dove into the sound. We're like, dang, he's
Okay.
appropriating the culture.
War is probably one of his worst songs, and people love that song.
And that Rihanna song. What's the Rihanna song?
UK song.
What's the Rihanna song? Him and
I
Rihanna.
already forgot.
Whatever that song is, oh man. He dove in Rihanna's world and I was like, that's it.
He dove into so many other worlds, and this is another vibe that he decided to attack, and he's on the charts.
I love it. J Hus, top of the charts. Anything Drake gets on, it's a hit.
One time listen. Definitely not playing in my car. I'll enjoy it if it's in the store or in the mall, whatever.
This is coming on in the party. When you're in
Yeah.
the day party, it's and then people are gonna start.
I mean, you might catch me dancing to it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a
I am.
Caribbean type song.
I'm in here. I like this song. I'm proud of Drake for always kind of getting with the like underdog guys, which J Hus is not really an underdog, but the guys that we may not be so familiar with and making fire.
He brings it to America,
1,000%.
North America.
So shout out to Drake for doing that. Shout out J Hus for that fire project.
I'll
And I
just say,
can't wait.
I'll just say one hot take real quick for the listeners out there. You're gonna agree. Drake put on Bad Bunny.
Where's Bad Bunny from? Puerto Rico? Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico.
I feel like Puerto Rico put Bad Bunny on. I feel like that backing fan base just like stand behind him so strong.
And once Drake entered the building,
Yeah, we make it
exploded by times 10.
commercial. Yeah,
Times 10.
he's killing it. He's killing it. Talking about exploding times 10. Janelle Monáe with her new look. Have you seen Janelle Monáe's new look? So her old look, let's put it up. Her old look was like suits. I feel like she was like with Andre 3000 and that was her manager. So he had her kind of dressing like preppy, like this preppy weird chic thing, which was cool. It worked for a bit. Janelle Monáe has freed the nipple. Have you seen how Janelle Monáe looks like?
Yeah.
She's pretty cold.
Yeah.
She's pretty cold.
I agree.
She looks like an android a bit.
It's kind of creepy.
It's kind of creepy, but it's like creepy freaky.
Creepy, freaky.
Yeah, you're like, is that a robot?
Huh.
I don't know. Anyway, she's free at the nipple. She's exploring sexuality. I guess sex actually sells. Janelle Monáe, The Age of Pleasure. Even in the title,
She went totally left.
straight left.
Straight left.
A complete 360 turn.
There's no song that's not about getting it on or partying.
I like it.
It was cool. I mean, I'm not playing this in my car. Once again, all these songs I'm not playing in my car, but I'll enjoy it if I'm out in public or in the store, just because it's cool background, fun music. It's fun music. It's party music. You feel me?
Yes, I would say so. Does it seem non-authentic when she goes straight left?
Yeah, it doesn't feel like she wants to,
This is what she's doing.
Yeah, it's not her. But I mean, she killed it. I'm not gonna lie. The first song is cool. I actually played that song. Float, pretty fire song.
The album's pretty fire. It's got a wave on it.
Float gave me like rap vibes.
Definitely.
Every other one was Caribbean for sure.
Definitely. Now I got an album that is rap that you can play in the car. Doe Beezy.
Oh, shoot, you threw this at me last minute.
We've been playing it all day, low key, secretly.
Oh, then I definitely heard one.
Doe Beezy is really
Doughboy, right?
Yeah.
He's tough. He's tough. for
Tough.
sure.
He got some songs out there. This album is fire. This is something you can play in the car. Definitely a vibe. I vibe out to this all the time. I'm definitely vibing out to this new album, Doe Beezy. Listen to this one.
I'm gonna listen to this one. I'm definitely gonna give you guys a review update.
Now, last but not least, I wanted to save this last take because California love, California natives.
As the great C would say, homage.
An homage to my boy, Tupac, the late great Tupac. He gets his star on Hollywood Walk of Fame.
It's been overdue, but I want to speculate.
Did you know that to get a star on the Walk of Fame, you just got to pay a fee?
I did not know that. I mean, you still have to be a somebody, right?
Yes and no. Yes, you have to be quote unquote verified. However, as long as you get that money that it costs to put your name down there, yeah, you can have a star on the Walk of Fame.
So who paid for it?
His estate.
I was gonna speculate. Was this the stamp of him being in the afterlife, or the stamp of him still being around?
Now imagine that, right? Like we're looking at the opening of his star and Tupac just in the background in the picture.
That'd be
be creepy.
No one just knows.
That'd
He's
be
just
crazy.
blending into the crowd.
Just blending in the
Maybe
crowd. He's
a
old.
homeless.
He's like 60.
A homeless.
With a
he's
hoodie, just
rich.
grimy, just chilling. I gotta look at these. Look at these photos. Tupac might be in the background of these.
Let us know in the comments if you guys think Tupac is alive.
I think so. Tupac gotta be alive, man. He put out so much music for us, and it just lived for so long. I feel like all the music that he did just lived for so long.
He didn't put out that much music though.
Well, so they flipped it a lot. And now, right now, there's Dear Mama out. Have you seen any of that?
That came out quite a while ago, no?
I think
Or
it came
is-
out at the beginning
or-
of the year.
Or this is a new biopic
Probably
or
so.
a biography?
Yeah. I don't know what channel it's on, but a new one just came out. And it's from his mom's perspective. I haven't watched it yet, but
Sounds
I
pretty
definitely
fire.
want to see what's going on.
Sounds pretty fire.
I like the fact that his mom can still capitalize on what he had going and make some money for the family, right? But last but not least, man, I want to speculate on a couple things that have to do with. So, you haven't watched Idols, have you?
No, I've not.
Can you get it together?
I'm the type of guy that I can't wait a whole week to watch another episode. So I will let the whole season end before I watch.
That's a long time.
I mean, I'll wait. I'll even see a couple spoilers. I don't care, but I am not waiting a whole week to watch another episode.
You're crazy.
This-
This is fire. First episode was fire.
I heard it was pretty mid though.
I mean, it's mid.
But
The
then
weekend's mid.
Then again, it's the first episode. Don't do that.
I mean, in this show, he's in the show, right? I feel like
I
I've seen him in the show.
I saw a snippet of him in episode 2. It was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think his character is mid. The main character, the girl, she's killing it. I'm in there. Anyway, watch The Idol. That joint is fire. I can't believe you talked about it and didn't watch it, but it's all good. The Weeknd, mid-acting in that.
To each their own, man.
Okay.
Once I see it, it's probably going to be grade A acting, grade S. S tier. There's nothing he can't
You're
do.
going to be biased.
There's nothing he can't do.
You're going to be biased.
I'm not biased at all.
How do you feel about our new setup? How do you feel about our new store going forward? Are you excited? What are you feeling like?
You know what? I'm kind of stressed.
Why is that?
When I come into work, I love back of house.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that stresses me out. I love the front. I love the display. Beautiful store. We've been getting compliments all throughout these last 2 weeks. This definitely speaks names. This speaks the Magnolia Park
Definitely.
compared to the all white.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's definitely an upgrade.
Yeah, definitely. Now I look at other shoe stores that have like the little grid wall. I'm like, upgrade, buddy.
Losers. All I'm saying is, this is only like the start, though. Like, we've always been the type of store that upgrades over time. So, F around, we might have different sets throughout the store. That's how beautiful the store is,
Agreed. I liked our last setup with the sneakers in the back, the $1 million setup.
It was
Pretty
nice.
nice.
We might do that again.
Might have to pull that back out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that set? Comment down below.
Remember, guys, you are the main character in your story. Dress like it. Once again, this has been another episode of the Fair Game Podcast. I am C.
This is Christopher Alejandro Gastelum.
And we out. Bow, like, subscribe, comment. Stop talking crazy about my man thighs. Stop bagging on my fits, because he's fire, man. I don't know what y'all think, but these fire.